Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel English Grammar and Phonetic Classes. Today we are going to study the topic English vowel sounds. We study sounds in phonetics. In this way, we can define phonetics as a subject in which we study the sounds of human speech. There are many languages in the world, and each language has its own phonetics, its own letters and sounds. So is the case within English language and phonetics. When it comes to English phonetics, in it we have 44 sounds, and each sound is represented by a symbol. And these symbols can be termed as the visual representations of the sounds we speak while speaking English. So, out of these 44 sounds in English phonetics, we have 20 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. I would like to add here that recently two vowel sounds have been added to the 20 vowel sounds, but we shall talk about these two vowel sounds later on. Now, each sound, be it a vowel sound or consonant sound, has its own symbol, and it is important for us to learn these symbols because it is only with the help of these symbols that we can transcribe words. And today we are going to learn how to write the monophthongs. See, in the English vowel sounds, we have two categories, monophthongs and diphthongs. Monophthongs are those sounds which are represented by one symbol, whereas diphthongs are those sounds where one sound is represented by two phonetic symbols. Okay, let us learn to write the vowel sounds and monophthongs to begin with. As I told you, there are 20 vowel sounds. 12 vowel sounds are monophthongs, and the remaining 8 sounds, they are called diphthongs. So we shall begin with the monophthongs. And out of these 12 monophthongs, 7 are short vowels and the 5 are long vowels. Okay. In English, we have 3 sounds, and whenever we write a phonetic symbol, it is enclosed in slashes. I mean to say, whenever you write a phonetic symbol, it has 2 slashes on the both sides of it. But when you have a series of sounds, you begin with a slash, then you put a comma after each sound, and then at the end of the line you can put another slash. There, in that case, you are not required to put the slash after each sound. Okay, coming to the sounds. We put the slash here, and this is our first sound. This is a very small sound. Rather, it is the smallest sound in English phonetics. It is also known as shava, and it is used in words in the production of words like about, ago, and polish. Next, a sound. This is this a sound can be produced like a, the full a. It is very close to Hindi a sound. It is used in words like hut, shut, cut, but. Now we come to the third a sound. This is the longest a sound. We can pronounce it like okay. Now we can differentiate between the three a sounds. This is a, this is and this is uh. If you say words like shirt, dirt, cut, hurt, so in these words we use this long sound. Then we have two e sounds in English. One is long e and the other is short e. Short e, just like in the alphabets. This is our long e. We have a short vertical line, then three dots, one above it and the two dots just next to it. It is E, like beach, heat, creek, beat. Now the small e sound. When we write the symbol for short e sound, we have just one vertical line and it has no dots above it or below it. Now, okay, here we need to note one point. As it is the case in Hindi, most of the alphabet are the sounds also, but in English language, there is this glitch which perplexes students most of the times. And what is this glitch? What is this problem? In English alphabet, there are only 26 letters, that is 21 consonants and 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U. But when you come to English sounds, we have 44 sounds. So there is a big gap between the number of letters and the number of sounds. 26 letters, but there are 44 sounds, and now we can say that there are 46 sounds. As I told you, two new vowels have been added to English phonetics. One is E and the other is U sound. The newly added E sound, it lies somewhere between these two lines, and we shall discuss the U sound when we come to the U sounds. Okay, now coming to a sound. Now, this symbol, which looks like English letter E, is in fact a symbol for the sound A. A is a very unique sound in English, unique in the sense that this sound does not exist in Hindi phonetics. In Hindi, either we have A or A, but this sound lies somewhere between A and A. We use this sound in the production of words like ten, pen, bed, hand, and so on and so forth. So, if you try to write 10 in Hindi, you cannot write it. Either we can write 10 or 10. There is no 10 as sound in Hindi. Now, then we have its longer version, or and we write it like this. Okay, we can put a slash here at the end of this line, and we can have another slash at the beginning. So this is a as in 10, pen, hand. But this is a, the longer a, and we use it in the production of sounds like cat, bat, sad, hat. Then you have sounds, a sound. The symbol for a sound looks like the English letter A, and it has two dots. But it represents the sound a. In Hindi also we have a sound, but the English a is somewhat longer than the Hindi a sounds. And when we say the words like arm, harm, heart, part, then we make use of this sound. Then we have two O sounds. Okay, first the small O sound, the short O sound. We write it like this. We use this sound in the production of words like hot, pot, shot. Then we have the long O sound, and we write it like this. And then there are these two dots, just like the punctuation mark colon. This long O sound is used in the pronunciation of words like no, horn, corn, so on and so forth. And then you have two U sounds. This is the short U. We use this sound in the production of words like put, took, hook, nook. And then we have the long U sound. And we can place the slash here. And this U sound is used in words like shoe, loose, cruise, and ooze, So we again repeat the sounds. A, 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 e, e, a, a, o, o, u, and oo. Let us count the sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So these are our 12 monophthongs. The 5 long monophthongs are these: a, e, a, o, and u. The remaining are the short monophthongs: a, e, a, o, and u. Now, these vowel sounds can be used as the initial sounds, or as the medial sounds, and as the final sounds in certain words. But certain sounds cannot be used at every place. There are sounds which cannot be a sound cannot be an initial sound or a final sound. Let us try to understand this thing with the help of this list of words. We use a in ago as initial sound, in today as the medial sound, and in teacher as the final sound. We use a, the full the just like the Hindi very close to that. We use in up as the initial sound, and in hut as the medial sound. We don't use it as the final sound. Then we come to the long sound. We use it in earn as the initial sound, in hurt as the medial sound, and in sir as the final sound. Coming to the long E sound, we use it in east as the initial sound, beach as the medial sound, and in key as the final sound. Then coming to the short E sound, we use it in it as the initial sound, in tick as the medial sound, and in duty as the final sound. Coming to the S sound, a sound which I told you, which does not exist in Hindi, we use it in ag as initial sound, and in as 10 as a medial sound. Then long a, we use it in and as initial sound, and in bad as the medial sound. Then coming to the next sound a, we use a in arm as the initial sound, in ham as the medial sound, and in ka as the final sound. Then the next sound o, we use it in on as the initial sound, and in hot, pot, and short as the medial sound. Then coming to o sound, we use it in all as the initial sound, in non as the medial sound, and in saw as the final sound. Now coming to the oo sound, we use it in put as the medial sound, and also again in took as the medial sound. Coming to the final, the 12th monophthong, that is oo, the long oo sound. We use it in oos as the initial sound, in lose as the medial sound, and in shoe as the final sound. So these are our monophthongs, the 12 sounds. Now we come to the 8 diphthongs. As I told you, that diphthongs are the sounds, though they too are vowel sounds, but in diphthongs, each sound is represented by two phonetic symbols. Okay, let us learn to make diphthongs. We have 8 diphthongs, and out of the 8 diphthongs, 2 sounds end in oo, 3 in e, and the remaining 3 in a. First, the 2 sounds ending in oo. The first is o. This is ow sound, a plus oo, but as one sound it is o, as in home or go. Then ow, it is the second diphthong, and we use this sound in the production of words like cow, now, wow, how. So these 2 sounds, they end in o sound. Now coming to the sounds ending in e, like a, it is a very common sound, this diphthong. We use it very commonly in words like gate, late, hate, and so many others. Then I, we use this diphthong in the production of words like my, hi, why. The next diphthong is oi. We use this sound when we pronounce words like boy, choice, and toy. Generally, when we have a word like TOY, in Haryana, people have the tendency to pronounce it like twy, but it's not twy, it's toy, or boy, or choice. Now, these are the 3 sounds, A, I, and Oi. These are the 3 sounds which end in E sounds. Now, there are 3 sounds, the remaining 3 sounds which end in a sound, like air, We use this sound, this diphthong, in the production of sounds like there, here, there. Then o, this sound is used when we pronounce words like poor and sure, and then we have words, the last diphthong, that is ear. We use this diphthong in the production of words like near, here, dear, and dear. So these are the 20 vowel sounds that we learn to write today, and these 20 vowel sounds, they have 12 monophthongs and 8 diphthongs. So with this, this is the time to close the today's lecture. Thank you very much.